So as Dodge owners, it's a shame that we have to watch our back with these particular cars, no matter what the situation is. For example, you go out somewhere with your significant other and just to celebrate a good time, and come to find out the place that you trusted with your car was not doing what they're supposed to do with watching your car, and your car is gone. So let me tell you about this crazy situation that involves someone taking their car to valet, and that their Dodge Charger Scatpack gets stolen from the valet parking. So I'm gonna drop the intro and I'm gonna show y'all what happened in that situation. YouTube family, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Thank y'all so much for tuning in on this particular video. If you're new here, we do a lot of car related things on this particular channel, and you like cars, so make sure you go ahead and lock it in and be a part of the channel. If you've already done that, appreciate you doing that already, but we'll not hold you too long. Let's go ahead and get into the topic of today's video. You see the title and you see the thumbnails, as I talked about at the top of the video, man. We always got to watch our back when these particular cars. You do the right thing when it comes to these cars, making sure you don't park just anywhere and anywhere with these cars, because you really can't do it at all. But you take the extra precaution as to going to an area you feel is safe. Make sure you park your car in an area that is safe, and for whatever reason, you still cannot avoid thieves going after these particular cars. Here's a video where a guy and his wife went to celebrate their wedding anniversary. They went to a high-end hotel and their car was stolen. No one knew about it until hours later. So let's go ahead and look at that clip.
A Metro Atlanta couple says their car was stolen from a valet parking lot at a high-end hotel. And to make matters worse, they say thieves are using their car to commit crimes.
So they stole their car and using their same car to steal other cars.
And Ashley, you found out how
the
thieves were
Atlanta
able to get away.
Linda, what a headache for this couple. They told us the thieves were able to get into that lot because a gate was broken, and they tell me that car was not discovered missing until 5 hours after the fact.
Then
no one knew it was gone.
Buckhead and pay for valet. It kind of make you feel some type of way, man.
And Dia Tucker says what he's feeling is anger after paying for valet and getting his car stolen. He says thieves drove off with his car from the valet lot at the Thompson Hotel last week.
If I give you my keys and say, all right,
this
so
happened early in November.
I'm not telling you to fight anybody. I'm just saying, hey, have an eye out for my car. If I'm giving you money to watch my car.
Tucker says he and his wife spent the weekend at the hotel to celebrate their 11th wedding anniversary. Upon checking out, the Tuckers say they waited for hours for their car. They continue to come and ask us for,
so they had no clue. The hotel had no clue the car was even stolen.
Did you leave back out? And so that was starting to kind of alarm us that something had gone wrong. Dia Tucker says hotel management finally realized the car had been stolen. He says 2 men were able to get into the garage through a broken gate.
It's not a cheap hotel.
Diaz says he was able to watch surveillance video of the theft and saw
it was all in a matter of about 6 to 7 minutes.
6-7 minutes gone.
Go inside and I guess go up to the top and come back down and wrap around and pull right next to my car.
But the Tuckers say the hotel won't release that surveillance video. He told me that he could not release the footage to me directly, that my insurance provider would need to reach out to his insurance provider. I sent multiple emails to the hotel. An employee told me over the phone someone would reach out. We're still waiting.
No one reached back out to him.
While we wait, Diaz says Atlanta police told him they've gotten multiple reports that his car is being used by thieves to commit other crimes. His Dodge Charger is bright blue with his company's name, Crown Cuts, written in white on the back. I'm highly disappointed with the actions of the hotel. And the Tuckers say the hotel is blaming the owner of the parking garage.
Of course the hotel isn't going to take responsibility at all.
We did confirm with Atlanta police that a report was written in this case. Again, be on the lookout for a blue Dodge Charger with the words Crown Cut written on the back window. Reporting live tonight in Buckhead, Ashley Lincoln, Channel 2 Action News.
Ashley, that's got to be so.
So there you have it, guys. Like another situation where owner, actually in this case, takes the necessary precautions to kind of make sure their car is not a victim of theft. They understand the risk of these particular cars. They went to a hotel in a good area, nice area, paid for valet parking. I know not every valet parking location is the same. I get that. But in most cases, in some cases, when it comes to valet parking, valet usually may have the only access to a certain area. This is kind of, what I dealt with valet myself. I've had people valet park my car before. They usually have a special area where they valet park cars. The valet attendant, they have special, cards where they can scan into this special area where they valet park cars and stuff like that. And usually there's someone there at all times. It's usually only them that are allowed in and out. But he done that, and the hotel, whoever it was, apparently had no clue that the car was stolen. He even said he didn't need them to fight off anything or defend his car. He just wanted someone to be on the lookout. And I'm saying this from my standpoint because like I said, I valet park my car as well. And a lot of times when you valet park your car, a lot of other high-end cars do the exact same thing. Owners of high-end cars, like we have an area in Charlotte, kind of the South Park area, things like that. When people valet park cars there, especially at certain restaurants, you can see like Porsches. You can see, definitely the more expensive exotic cars, sometimes valet park, some of the sports cars and all that type of stuff. Even if you go to Uptown Charlotte, there's various hotels there, and there are even, you can see several cars parked out front when it comes to valet. I actually had my car valet parked one place one time. I talked with the to the valet attendant, say, hey, I'm about to go to this restaurant or whatnot, to make sure, keep a lookout. And he said, I got you. He parked my car right by the C8, the Lamborghini, and all that. He put my car right by their cars, so to make sure to keep a lookout on it. Now, I'm not saying everyone's going to do that for you, but he did that for me. He understood why, like, yeah, I got you and all that type of stuff. So he's doing the same thing. He wants someone to look out. I know a lot of people say you shouldn't take your car there and things like that, but at the same time, you got to be able to live your life, right? You can't be scared to take your car to certain places. You shouldn't take it everywhere, but you got to be cautious of where you go. And it looks like he was doing those things as to going to the right places and things of that nature, right? So these people were able to get into the parking garage, which should only be able to be accessed by the valet attendants. They go up to his car, find his car, take like 7 minutes to steal his car, drive back out with the car. The hotel said the gate was broken. It's not their fault. That's what a lot of people are going to do. A lot of business is going to do. They're going to find some way to say they're not at fault of anything that's going on. Car gets stolen, it's gone, and no one knows about it. Valet does not know about the car being stolen. Hotel doesn't know about it being stolen. No one knows about the car being stolen at all. That tells me, I'm not sure where the parking is for this particular area, but it seems like the parking may not be in an area where valet is going in and out a lot. Like I said, places I valet park my car, the valet is like right here, and they the one that take the car into the certain spot for valet. It seems like this may be a little bit further ways away. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, no one knew what was going on. I guess no one knew about the gate being broken, or did they break the gate? Like, did the thieves break the gate or something like that? Not sure. But 5 hours have went by and no one knows this car is stolen. So that means when these thieves got this car, they really didn't have to worry about cops being after them because they had no clue that the car was stolen. Cops could have been right behind them, could have ran the tag and be like, oh, nothing going on here, because no one's reported the car stolen. And this really gets to the point where it's really sad that you can't really just enjoy this car and take it everywhere you want to go without having to look over your back. Done this exact same thing, have went out with the wife places, taken my car, and a lot of times, I am very conscious of where I take my car. Like, if you've been watching the channel for a long time, I've had a car stolen like years and years back. So I understand the risk of taking a car to certain places. So when I take my car to certain places, I'm really conscious of where I put my car and is it a safe location and things of that nature. I got all the stuff on my car and all that, but still, nonetheless, I worry about that happening, right? This situation, like he did the same thing. He seemed like he took all the precautions of taking your Scatpack out in the world, I should say, and parking it somewhere. He definitely parked it overnight, because if you had a hotel, you're definitely going to stay there overnight. And nonetheless, he still was a victim of theft. Now, with this car being stolen and no one knowing what was going on with this particular car and no one knew it was gone, it's safe to say there's more than likely a chance that maybe he didn't have all like kind of theft deterrence or things like that on the particular car. For example, like the fact that the car was just started up in 5 minutes. That leads to me to say that there was not a kill switch on the car. Something very cheap, right? Something very cheap you can put on the car. I know I'm beating a dead horse, but I'm just trying to tell y'all the kill switch didn't have that. Car started up just like that. Number two thing, now this is free. I know I haven't mentioned this a lot, but you can go to Dodge and they can do this for free and get the programming to your vehicle locked down. This will prevent new keys from being programmed to your car. That's maybe the method that they went to steal this particular car, because they're going out stealing more cars. So they understand how this whole thing works. So by locking down the programming, that does help. It does stop for new keys being programmed, which maybe could have happened in this case, maybe not. We don't know. There's no video of it, so we don't know how they stole this car. But that's another way that could be done. But all of those items, he got no notification. No one knew what was going on, and Valet wasn't watching his car or anything of that nature. So the car was gone. He wasn't aware of it being gone. So he had no notifications, nothing to tell him that, hey, your car is being messed with, your car is being stolen. Now, of course, another thing that you can add on there, something that I have on my particular car, carlock, which would have at least alerted him of what is going on with his car. Now, granted, would it stopped him from driving away? Maybe not, but that's where the kill switch and everything else comes to place. This car is sitting in the parking garage. They start messing with it, blah, 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 what have you. Start shaking the car. I'm not sure how they broke into the car, but they did it in 5 to 7 minutes. But if there are any kind of vibrations that happen, you will get the vibration notification that you see here. Now, with these particular cars, it is a Scatpack. When the engine started, you'll get this notification here, but also definitely you'll get a vibration notification at that point. These cars shake a lot when they are started up. Now, having the car lock set, that would give you another notification that is moved once it get out of the area, which you can control how big or small that circle is. So once they got that car started moving, notification would have went off for that, which would look like this. And in the unfortunate situation, if they were to disconnect the car lock, you'll get the device disconnected symbol or notification that is here. No longer be able to track the car, but you will know it's disconnected and it's not there. You can also hardwire it to another location in the car, which I've done with mine, and that will help you out in that situation. But I'm going to say this, because I know a lot of people are saying, if you have a device in your car that works similar off of like GPS signal and things of that nature, and you're in a parking garage, you will not get notifications, or it can't pick up the signal. I'm going to be completely honest, that is true. If you are indoors somewhere, it won't pick up those notifications. However, as soon as you are out and it starts gaining that signal, you will start getting those notifications. Now, in this situation, with this car being stolen and no one knowing, as soon as that car left the garage, assuming the signal was that bad, then those notifications will start firing at you. And no matter if you're asleep or not, you can set it up where those notifications will override everything that you got going on. Those notifications are pretty loud. I mean, you can't miss the notifications at all. I'm telling you that. I've used my phone as an alarm, and I have never slept through an alarm with my phone. Have I rolled over and turned it off? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think I have. But I've never slept through the alarm. It's hard to turn the notification on, the alarm notification off on this, because of the fact that it is so loud. You can't just hit one button. You really got to pick up the phone and go in and address it and things of that nature. And of course, I'm gotta make sure I let y'all know this as well, man. If you are interested in getting yourself a car lock, discount codes are gonna be on the screen right here, link below, to make sure you get plugged in with one as well. Like I said, you can't be having one of these cars and only one of these cars out. Just give yourself a little bit of peace of mind with the car lock. So make sure you lock in and get one yourself. So that is the situation that we're in. It sucks that happened to him. It sucks that he actually tried to do the right thing as far as not parking his car wherever and actually trying to valet it. Now, I'm going to say this as far as valet. I know a lot of people say, I'm not going to valet my car. I don't want nobody else driving my car and things like that. And if you valet your car, you're lazy. Valet is not about not being able to park your own car. The valet is not really about being lazy. It's just more so like a lot of times it is a more secure location that you're parking in your car. In some places you have to do it. So it's just unfortunate here. So that's going to bring us to the end of this video. So what is your thoughts? Have any of you out there used Valet? And if so, do you trust Valet with your car? Do you trust the location that you go to with your particular car? Me personally, it depends. Like I said, I'm really paranoid about that type of thing, but it just depends on where I'm going to and all that. But as always, man, let me know your thoughts on everything in the comments below. It's your first time here and you made it this far in the video, or if you came back and you made it this far in the video and you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We do a lot of car related things on this particular channel. Thank y'all for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe as I said before. We'll catch you on the next one. We are out. Cut it.